talking about the music today, hanging out with my man Theodis Ealey, Mr. Stand Up, in it, all over it.
How you doing, my bro?
Hey, man, I'm great.
Good.
Thank you, man, for taking time out and doing this interview with us.
Oh man, it's my pleasure for to take the time to do it. You know, it's an honor to talk to you.
Well, look, now, you've been around for a long time, even before you had the Stand Up in
I
it.
sure
So,
did. A
look,
lot of people don't know that.
just give us some history, man, of Theodis Ealey. Now, first of all, where are you from?
Okay, my name is Theodis Ealey, E-A-L-E-Y, and I was born and raised in a small town called Sibley, Mississippi.
Sibley.
Yes.
Now, hold up, man. I've been all over Mississippi, and I ain't never heard of Sibley. What is that near?
Sibley is near Natchez.
Okay.
You know what Natchez is?
I know what Natchez is. Fed, Natchez.
Sibley is about 13 miles south of Natchez on Highway 61.
So you close to the Louisiana line.
Yes, and I started playing guitar when I was 4 years old. My brother YZ taught me to play, and I started playing in bands. I was playing bass at the age of 13, and I've been playing ever since. I did a stretch in the Air Force and took me to Hawaii, and I stayed there, and I formed my own band there. I played there for 6 years after I got out of the service.
Now, what year was this?
This was 1964.
So this was during the Vietnam conflict.
Vietnam era. Yeah. I was one of the first war resistors.
I know that's right.
I refused to go over there and fight.
Right.
Yeah, but I got lucky. My first sergeant liked me, and he sent someone else over.
Right. So now you started the band in the military, came home.
Yeah, I came, and I moved to California, and I started working there. I worked with a lot of people there. Worked with Raphael Sadiq. You ever heard of Raphael?
Raphael Sadiq from Tony.
Yeah, well, he grew up around me because I used to play guitar. Him and his sister, so we had a band together with Bobby Reed and Surprise. So anyway, I got my first record deal in 1992, which was and I started playing, and I was with Ichiban Records, and that's when I did my first. I did 6 albums with them before Stand Up, and a lot of people think that I haven't did nothing, but I just jumped out of the woodwork with Stand Up.
Right,
but
right.
I had Ichiban Records. I did 6 albums. And I toured Europe, and I was playing all over in Europe, and just playing good old traditional blues.
Right.
So that's
Well, now, because you tell everybody everywhere you go that you are a blues man. Now, you Stand Up in It was released in what year?
Stand Up in It was released in 2003.
Because now the rumor is that you actually did that song as a single,
I did.
and the single took off so fast that you were selling so many records that you didn't have time to actually finish the album
Yeah, I did.
before the single.
Yeah, I did.
And the single actually outsold the album.
The single I sold the album. I finally got the album together, and then the album took off and sold again. So
Right.
so it was an amazing song. I did the song, and I debuted it in a little juke joint in Natchez, Mississippi, because I didn't know if it would work or what. I just knew it was a good idea, and a place called Bobby Joe's there in Natchez, Mississippi, and they played it, and once they started playing it, all the jocks that wasn't playing my traditional blues, they called me up, and they started, instead of me having to ask them to play it, they started calling and requesting my music. As a matter of fact, Billboard magazine called me. I didn't have to call them.
Right, because you actually contributed to the fact that radio stations actually started playing, mainstream radio started playing a lot of that music.
No, you know that.
Well, I do my research, baby. I keep up with the music. This is about the music. This is what we do.
You a very astute young black man, and that's refreshing to see.
Yeah, so,
Yeah.
and then after they started playing your record, they just started playing a lot of stuff, like a lot of the songs you hear today from the Southern Soul artists got a chance to get played on mainstream records.
You're right about that. I didn't know you know that.
Well, look, you followed that up with, now you had a big follow-up record, too.
I did a lot of stuff that kind of followed that. I think the one that did the best from a song called Francine. That's the one you're talking about.
Right.
Yeah, Francine. That one. It was. It started off I can't tell you what it started off. Not on not on your show.
All right.
By whispering.
You tell me behind the door.
But it started off a different. It had a different flavor,
Right.
but the story was the same. So I got with my producer, which I was very blessed to meet a young man that was in the R&B hip hop field, Bruce Billups, and Bruce was taking that R&B hip hop flavor and mixing it with my blues. So I got to be honest. I don't want to take all the credit because Bruce Billups, he's currently now the manager and has for Labrada.
Right.
Yeah, and Bruce is really the guy that's pretty much responsible for mixing that sound together.
Right.
So that's why I was telling you I like networking with younger people, because if you take that old thing and mix it with the new, you know the Bible says everything old is.
Well, it's nothing new without the old.
That's right.
Right. Well, look, real quick, man, just give these young fellas, man, just trying to break into the industry. Give them a little advice or something to carry them to help them out, man.
Well, I'm going to look at the camera. I want to tell every young person that want to be, don't want to be, you have to be. Before you can get someone to discover you, you have to discover yourself. And even if you're working at McDonald's, if you want to be, if you are an entertainer, a writer, an actor, or whatever you aspire to be, say to yourself that I am. If someone asks you at your job, what do you do? Don't say I fry hamburgers or I'm a carpenter or whatever. Say I am a guitar player. I am a singer. You have to be it in your heart before it can be. So discover yourself before you want someone else to discover you.
Well, look, Theotis, thank you, man. And we look forward to many more of those great hits from Theotis
You
Ely.
very refer your young brother.
Hey, man,
God
talking
bless you.
about the music, hanging out with my main man, Mr. Stand Up In It, Theotis Ely.
Thank you very much.